Welcome to Meet the Alters. We're going to have a little interview with some of the alters today and ask a few questions, and we'll see what they have to say. How does your personality and role change from the inside world to the outside world?
I'm just kidding. I was going to pretend to be a little shy. I'm sorry. Oh, the camera's on. Well, there isn't really much difference. I guess I dress better on the inside. My wardrobe's a little limited. You know how it goes. I jump a lot less out here. I don't know what you mean. Like, am I more outgoing out here than I am inside? I guess so. There's a lot more rules out here. There's a lot more governing bodies that says no. But on the inside, I can pretty much bound and leap and frolic. I'm very limited when I come out here. I change my hair color probably once a month. This month, well, now we're entering August. I guess I should still keep it green, maybe a different shade of green. And then in the fall, I'll change it again to something red, like in a red line or a little brown line. But for the most part, being out is very limited because I'm a skinny girl in a fat girl body, and although Tommy and I have had very long conversations about this, and I understand her reasons for staying heavy, but it doesn't help me when I come out or want to come out and I want to dress the way I feel, and there isn't anything out here that fits an artistic girl my size.
What's different about when you're inside than from when you're outside?
Oh, I'm taller out here. I got bigger hands and feet. So I wear these happy shoes. Here. Out here. You see how big they are? They're like giant feet. They're like you could paddle them on a boat. But on the inside, my feet aren't that big.
What do you do in your spare time when not called forth to protect the core?
I corrupt the youth. I do my best to make sure that the littles have a good dose of weird. Not that their life hasn't been weird up until now. Yeah. So I thought that I would go around and I would contribute to that weirdness. And what's that bag?
It's got a baby toy in it.
No, not that bag. That black bag on that top shelf.
It's got my dad's camera equipment in it.
Oh. Fancy.
Yeah.
So, sorry. What was the question?
What do you do in your spare time when not being called forth to protect the core?
Oh, one of my biggest favorite things is to go watch Willow in his garden. Love to watch him handle his hoe. I make scale models of buildings.
That's cool.
And landmarks, like the Eiffel Tower or the Great Wall, or I just finished doing that that bridge that's in was it Singapore? It's really elaborate. I mean, it's one of the engineering feats of the 21st century bridge. But yeah, that's what I do. I design my own clothing. Richie's under the impression that he's all things fashion, but he dresses like a gay man, and that's not bad. There's nothing wrong with how he dresses, but the way he dresses and the way I dress are two very different things, and he doesn't understand that each person is an individual, and each person within a system is still an individual that have their own needs and desires and wants, and how they express themselves is completely different from everybody else.
Like hobby?
Yeah.
I color. I have pen pals now. So I have the pen pals, and we've been writing back and forth. And then, Callie, no.
She's okay. Don't worry about her.
Don't come over here.
Focus.
What?
What do you do in your spare time?
I do a lot of coloring. I try to help people, but people say that the people I'm trying to help don't want help, but I disagree. I think they need help, so I go save them, and I bring them, oh look, oh,
You just have a little fly for in there for a minute.
I bring them back to the world.
Have you ever thought about integrating?
I have, but I have more. I've thought about integrating, but it's more fun this way because then I can dress the way I want. I can get my hair done any way I want. I can get as many tattoos and piercings as I want. I can wear a hula hoop and a jock strap if I want to. And although I do get looks, I won't get fired. No. I've been in that room. I've seen what happens when you try to integrate. And it doesn't look fun when it spits you back out. There's a door in a room. And when you go into the room, it's for the sole purpose of integrating. When you go in the door decides if you're going to integrate or not. And if it's not time for you to integrate, it'll shoot your ass across the room. So Willow got smart and patted the room, but now it's bouncy. So you get shot across the room and it hits the wall, it hits the floor, and you bounce up and you hit the ceiling and you come back down and you hit the floor. It can go on for a long time. No. No. Well, there was discussion, probably. There was a big meeting and a big talk in the meadow. There was an altar conference. There was sandwiches and drinks, and there were party favors, and we played games. And the discussion was integrating. If everybody wanted to integrate, or if nobody wanted to integrate, or if there was a combination, and what we should do about it. Well, the consensus was that no one wanted to integrate because we like being here, even though we don't come out as often anymore, and because the reason we were created isn't needed now. The whole aspect and reasoning behind us doesn't exist anymore. Why are we still here? Well, we're still here because we choose to be. This is our life too. And Tommy understands that, and we understand that. So everybody's come to this agreement that we're not going to integrate. Now, I can't speak for the ghost altars that Harry traps and pulls out yanking and screaming from the nothing. Now, there's quite a few in there, and he has given himself this mission to save them, but because they weren't part of the meeting, I don't know how they feel, if they want to integrate, if they don't. They're barely aware of where they are. So even if there was going to be integration, for them, it's going to take a long time for them to get to that point.
Integrating? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means.
So you're not an alter anymore, so you become...
What?
So you become part of Tommy. So you integrate in with her.
I'm already a part of Tommy.
Yeah, that's true. But a less individual part.
Like Play-Doh? Like two different colors of Play-Doh?
Kinda. How you could smush them together and make a different color?
No, I don't want to do that.